Hey there, Sam here from Big Nerds Wargaming, and this is one video that you don't want to miss as Andrew and I play through the final chapter of our spooky themed narrative battle report series, City of the Living Dead. Now this is a custom cooperative Warhammer 40K narrative campaign comprised of 3 separate customized missions where Andrew and I command a ragtag group of survivors that have to make their way across a zombie-infested hive city overrun by chaos in a desperate attempt to escape and deliver a cure for the zombiphage virus that has run wild. If you missed parts 1 and 2 of this campaign, be sure to check out our previous episodes where we have to rescue the Medi-tech and survivors from the shuttle crash site, and then secure the industrial sector to begin refueling the escape craft. If you want to play this campaign at home or with your gaming group, the full mission pack and custom rules are available for free to download from the link provided in the description. Lastly, if you like what we do here on the channel, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Your interactions help a ton and also help videos like this one reach more viewers and help our channel grow. We are at the final stretch of the mission here.
And as you can see, the opposition has gotten greater. There are larger units of zombies, large units of plague bearers, all right in a direct path that we need to go to get to here and take off.
But luckily, there are some Auspex blips for us to scan. There is an abandoned Limb and Rust battle tank.
And here is a fun little rule that I came up with. You can get in that tank. You can embark it like any other vehicle. You need X amount of crew to operate X amount of things.
Yes.
To operate the main gun, you need a loader and a gunner. So that's 2 guys. Pintle Heavy Stubber is another guy. Sponsons are another 2 guys. And then if you want it to move, that's 6. And if you know your lore, a Lima Rust does have a crew of 6 when it has sponsons.
Nice.
So, yeah. It should be fun. It'll give us some much needed oomph to deal with that and deal with what's coming.
Indeed. So we have a wounded aggressor. That's, I guess he's wounded. So.
Yep.
There's no healing in between scenarios.
No, he didn't have time. There's no short or long rest here.
It's a mad dash at the exit. So I guess let's get this started. We get to discover this blip.
3 of them.
3 blips. We'll start with the one up here.
The one up there is a good thing.
Good.
Weapons.
Okay.
It's not Space Marines, but what kind of weapons should I pick up here? 2 flamers?
Yeah.
2 flamers. Oh, yeah.
Who needs lasguns when you have flamers?
All right. Then we have couple more out here.
When we rolled for our other Auspex blips, we discovered more zombies. Luckily, it was just 1. In the center, we weren't so lucky and rolled a bad result, which spawns 3d6 plague bearers, which we rolled for a total of 9.
Yeah, we are, this is suddenly much worse.
Well, we had a good run.
Yeah, the odds are not good in our favor.
So let's get to it. On to the movement phase. In our movement phase, the lone guardsman moved down the ladder, leaving the Medi-tech and Kazakhstan sergeant up top for the time being. Prioritizing the plague bearers near the southern bunker, the 2 eradicators move forward. Then the aggressors, the tactical marines, and the Kazakhstan move forward to get into a better position for engaging the plague bearers, while the other squad of guardsmen made a dash for the abandoned Lehman Russ, and we embarked enough men to operate all the guns on the tank. Now, the Lehman Russ can
activate
do everything except for
movement.
Move. But that's okay. It doesn't need to move. It can just stay there and shoot stuff, and I'm okay with that.
Well, let's start killing stuff.
I guess we'll start down here, right?
Yep.
In the shooting phase, the guardsmen, Medi-tech, and Kazakhstan all fired into the plague bearers near the southern bunker, and only did 1 wound. The eradicators followed suit and shot next and finished off the wounded demon. Next, we shot with the tactical marines into the unit of plague bearers in the center of the table, and they rolled very well, killing 3 in all. Next, the guardsmen who did not embark the tank along with the unit of Kazakhstan shot at them and failed to kill anything. Real question, can this Lehman Russ shoot?
Roll dice. We'll see if they figured out the start button right away. There's Lehman Russ. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's high enough.
Nice.
Lehman Russ. Fire.
I was thinking that too.
Blam!
With the Lehman Russ ready for action, we fired the battle cannon into the plague bearers near the landing pad, sending 3 of them back to the warp. Next, we fired the other guns into the other unit of plague bearers on the southern end, but we failed to land any wounds. Well, charge phase.
That's how it goes. Okay.
Let's power fist them.
Let's go fist some demons. Tactical squad. Oh, they made it on a 9. Aggressor. Makes it on a 7.
In the fight phase, the aggressors fought first, destroying 1 plague bearer. Next, the tactical squad fought and failed to kill anything. When the plague bearers fought back, they failed to hit the aggressor, and the tactical marines managed to make their saving throws, leaving them unharmed. Alright, that'll end our first go-around.
Not too bad. Could have been better, but I'll take what I can get. So it's on to the forces of Chaos's turn. Now, in Zone 3, things work a little bit differently. Whereas before they were pretty mindless. I mean, the zombies are still mindless. And the plague bearers could move under their own volition. Now, they know what's up. So that means the jig is up. They are going to be gunning for that guy as hard as possible. So the demons will go for whoever is carrying the case, and will pretty much do so at all costs, because Nurgle really does not want his gifts to be stopped.
In the Chaos movement phase, the plague bearers near the southern end moved towards the Medi-tech and company. The zombies in the center moved in, forming 1 super unit. We saved a step and moved them into engagement range, as they will be making a charge anyways. Lastly, the unit of plague bearers behind the defense wall moved out in the direction of the Medi-tech. Charge phase.
Yep, I'm going to Overwatch. Because, oh no.
Firing Overwatch against the southern unit of plague bearers, the guardsmen killed 2 of them, and then the plague bearers failed their charge roll. Then the Lehman Russ fired all its weapons into the mega group of zombies that charged in, and it managed to kill a single zombie. Then rolling right into the fight phase, the massive unit of zombies dealt out 48 attacks against the Lehman Russ, which only resulted in 2 wounds, which the Lehman Russ easily blocked with its 2-up armor save. Next, we activated the aggressor, and he landed a single wound which killed a plague bearer. Then the tactical marines fought, killing another. When the plague bearer fought back, they dealt 4 wounds against the marines, and the heavy weapon marine went down. Imperial turn.
Back to us. You need to walk around that wall so we can see this little widget and discover it.
In our movement phase, the Eradicators moved up to the uncovered First Auspex token.
Space Marines! Yes!
We opted for some elite relic Terminators with combi bolters and chain fists. Then placing the Terminators, we rolled for the southernmost token.
Yay! Yeah! Every single time, you'll love to see it.
With the Plague Bearers still being a threat, we opted for Blade Guard veterans, as they can pack a punch in melee. We then rolled for the Auspex behind the wall, near the Terminators, and we discovered a weapons cache. In the rest of our movement phase, the Blade Guard veterans moved up closer to the Plague Bearers nearby. We boarded 1 more guardsman into the Lehman Russ, which will allow it to move next turn, and the Kazarkin squad moved up closer to the zombies ahead.
Are we done moving?
I think so.
Mount the gun into Carl. Hits. Good.
In the shooting phase, the Kazarkin unit shot at the lone zombie named Carl, destroying him. And the lone guardsman not in the tank dealt 1 wound to the Plague Bearers with his flamer. The Terminators and aggressors fired into the Plague Bearers near the tank and killed just 1. Then the guardsman, Kazarkin Sergeant, Blade Guard, and Medi-tech fired into the Plague Bearer squad on the southern end of the board and killed only 2 demons. Lastly, the Lehman Russ fired its eligible weapons into the horde of zombies and obliterated 5 of them. It likely would have been more if the battle cannon was eligible to shoot this turn. I think that's all our shooting.
It's gotten a little better.
Now we go to fight phase, or charge phase. In the charge phase, the Blade Guard and Terminators charged into the Plague Bearer units closest to them. Then in the fight phase, the Blade Guard attacked the Plague Bearers, killing 2 and leaving 1 left. Then the Terminators fought the other unit with their chain fists and ground up 2 more Plague Bearers. Next, the Plague Bearers near the center activated, and they didn't get through the aggressor armor, but they did manage to kill the Tactical Marine Sergeant. Then the aggressor fought back, landing 3 hits and 3 wounds, but only killed 1. The zombies attacking the Layman Russ dealt out 48 attacks, which didn't even scratch the paint, and then 1 zombie was ground up in the treads in response. The 1 Plague Bearer fighting the Blade Guard squad landed 2 wounds, which were saved. The Terminators were not so lucky, however, as the other unit of Plague Bearers fought against them, and they managed to kill 1 of them.
Alright, so that is the end of the Imperium.
The fighting continued in the zombies' turn, and then another battle round passed, resulting in the Plague Bearers in the center being destroyed. The Blade Guard joined the fight with the Terminators, and the Layman Russ suffered 6 wounds from the Poxwalkers clawing at the hull.
Alright, it is the start of the Imperial turn. I think, yeah, like you said, we should hop the fence and get on out of here.
I think so.
Should we just run them?
Yeah. It's go time.
Nice.
So now, once the case crosses the defense line, the countdown kicks in. The countdown starts now, and we are going to go for 4 turns. Each turn, from the edge of the zone that we just left, there will be spawning a lot of Nurgle guys.
A lot.
And they're not going to be pretty. They're not going to be nice. And they're not just going to be zombies and blade walkers, blade bearers. It's going to get worse. Just wait and see.
Also, let's wait and see what these blips are.
Yay!
I can't do the air horn noise.
That's what that was? That wasn't in the board.
Oh.
Well, it's still bad. 3, it is D6 zombies. Aw, big number.
5 zombies.
Well, that's not where we want the Medi-tech to be.
No, it is not.
Good thing you moved them up there.
Mm-hmm. But we also get this blip.
Oh. Something good.
Something good.
Something big. Space Marines!
Yeah! Blade Guard?
These guys.
No blasters?
I think so. Something shooty up there. Why hasn't there been any gas in this thing? What's going on out here? Oh. Oh, there's things.
This can't fit Tactica's armor.
Not the pilot seat. That's what the Sergeant Kazakin is for. Kazakin is my pilot.
Are we in visible range of this guy now? We are.
Yeah. Well, besides, these guys will be getting here.
Yeah.
Because they're going to hoof it too.
And that one is going to be something good.
Something good.
Ammo.
Ammo. That's okay. I can upgrade a couple guns.
Alright, and then these guys are going to hop the fence and take up defensive positions.
Sergeant is going to put down his... Well, he's not going to put down anything. He's just going to gain a plasma gun.
Let's bring him around here.
Berg. Now, things are coming. So what do we want to do about this tank and this combat? This can just drive backwards right over him.
Should we say it will run over D6 zombies?
Sure. Let's just get crushed.
Let's do it.
3.
Crush.
And yes, that obviously is not a rule, but if you haven't caught on by now, this is a very narrative-driven game.
Alright. Let's light them up.
Okay.
In the shooting phase, the lone aggressor fired into the zombies in the center and killed 1. Next, the Hellblasters that spawned in by the Valkyrie shot at the unit of zombies that appeared behind the defense line, killing 1. The lone guardsman fired into them as well, managing to kill 3, leaving 1 remaining, which the Eradicators then finished off with their melter rifles. The Blade Guard fired their pistols into the Plague Bearers, dealing 1 wound. Then the Kazakhin near the top of the board fired into the zombies and took out another 1 from that center mob.
Okay. Charge phase. Not charging. Fight phase.
Plague Bears.
Plague Bears.
In the fight phase, the Plague Bearers fought against the Terminators and the Blade Guard, which resulted in a wound landing on the Blade Guard veterans. When they fought back, the Blade Guards killed the Plague Bearer and the Terminators killed 1 more, leaving 1 Plague Bearer left, tying up the combat for the next turn.
Okay, that will end Imperium's turn. and we'll go into the start of the end. As you can see, the threat level has turned up a notch.
Sure has. Death Guard has shown up with more zombies. A lot more zombies. Along with some of their own diseased followers.
Alright, so they have moved on. We got some zombies, we got Plague Marines, more zombies, and we have this unit of zombies that can move now.
Yep, they're unfortunately free.
Where are they going to go?
Nearest big threat.
They'll move towards him.
Yep. So from there, the rest have all moved. We're dead.
Shooting phase.
But there is one! There's
Yes.
bolters and plasma guns.
In the chaos shooting phase, the Plague Marines fired into the aggressor and sadly took him down. Then the bolters fired into the Kazarkin, taking out one more from a failed armor save. Then the zombies charged into the Kazarkin, losing one to Overwatch. But in the fight phase, the zombies dealt one wound to the Kazarkin, killing him, and spawning a zombie in his place. We then activated the Blade Guard, who killed the lone Plague Bearer that had them tied up in combat from the previous turn. Lastly, the Kazarkin that were charged fought back, taking one zombie down.
Yeah, okay, that was it. Easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Our turn. Gotta keep hustling that little man towards the objective.
In our movement phase, the Medi-tech advanced towards the Valkyrie, and the Kazarkin sergeant followed closely behind. Then the Blade Guard moved in closer to the zombies near the defense line. The Kazarkin engaged fell back near the ammo crates, and the Hellblasters and the Guardsmen with the Flamer moved closer to take some shots at the now exposed zombies.
Okay. Shooting phase. We have these automated turrets.
We do. We'll say that they hit on 5s.
In our shooting phase, the automated turrets fired at the closest targets, starting with the zombies near the top, killing 4. Then the second turret fired into the Plague Marines, killing 2. The Layman Russ fired its battle cannon and las cannon into the Plague Marines, which failed to wound anything. Then the tanks, bolters, and stubbers went into the near unit of zombies, killing 2. Next up, the Guardsman with his flamer, the Terminator with his storm bolter, and the Blade Guard with their bolt pistols fired into the unit of zombies, which only killed 1, because Andrew consistently rolled high on the Feel No Pain. We then split fire with the Eradicators into the Plague Marines and zombies, killing 1 from each unit. We then fired the Hellblasters into the Plague Marines, which failed to crack through their armor. Lastly, the unit of Guardsmen near the bottom fired at the large unit of zombies in the center, killing 1 with the frag missile.
Charge phase.
Get it.
Blade Guard into those Poxwalkers. And Terminator. He gets a 5.
He will no longer be in range.
That's okay. Hitting on 3s. All the AP.
And 2 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll just chop them up.
That's right. Okay, then they get a fight back with their 6 attacks, 2 hits, and no wounds. Okay, it is Chaos turn 2. As you can see, there are new reinforcements on the table. The previous units that came on last turn can now move. Alright, so movement phase is complete for Chaos. Now we're going to do shooting. And the only shooting we have is this chunky boy and these little guys.
Yep.
In the Chaos shooting phase, the Plague Marines fired into the Layman Rest battle tank, bringing it down to 5 wounds. Then the Plague Hulk, which we are proxying for a Great Unclean One, fired its putrid vomit into the lone Terminator in front of the wall, melting him into a puddle of goo. In the charge phase, the Plague Hulk failed its charge, however the unit of zombies near the bottom did not fail their charge as they moved into the Guardsmen behind the wall. The Guardsmen, however, managed to take out 5 of them in Overwatch. Rolling into the fight phase, the zombies attacked and failed to land any wounds. When the Guardsmen fought back, the Sergeant killed 2 with his power sword. Next, the Blade Guard activated, killing 2 zombies, leaving 1 left, who failed to land any wounds in return.
All right, so that is the end of Nurgle.
Yes.
And now we have the start of Imperial's turn.
Yep.
Okay, well that great unclean defiled one,
It's very scary.
he needs to go down.
He does. He's not going to quite get in the ship yet, because if he does, then that makes the ship a target.
Oh, is that how that works?
That's how we're going to work it. So he's going to hide on the far side.
Fair.
Yeah, the programmed rules would be if he's in a transport, it shoots the transport.
Yeah.
Or goes after the transport. So we're trying not to get the transport killed, because then nobody wins.
Right.
Well, Nurgle wins.
Well,
Nobody lives is the answer. It's really too bad that you're stuck here instead of charging them.
speaking of winning, if you want to win, subscribe to this channel. What will you win? My satisfaction
And admiration.
and admiration. But honestly, if you made it this far into the video and you're not subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and subscribe. Also like and leave a comment and do all the things that you do on YouTube. It really helps us out. Okay, I guess shooting.
In the shooting phase, the Kazarkin in the center and the automated turrets fired, which all failed to hit their targets. Eradicators fired their melta rifles into the Plague Hulk, which we luckily landed 8 wounds, bringing it down to 12. Next, the Hellblasters fired their supercharged plasma guns, dealing an additional 2 damage to the Plague Hulk. The Layman Russ fired its las cannon, battle cannon, and hunter killer into the Plague Hulk, dealing 6 damage, bringing it down to 4 wounds remaining. The smaller guns on the tank went into the Plague Marines, failing to wound any. It was at this point we remembered the Great Unclean One rules, which we are using for the Plague Hulk has a feel no pain, so we rolled all the damage taken this phase in one big batch.
Nope, he saves 4 of them. Goes back up to 8.
Back up to 8. Okay.
In the fight phase, the Blade Guard activated after the zombie failed to wound, and easily cleaned up the remaining zombie.
Alright, end of Imperials.
That's 2 turns down of survival.
2 more to go.
If we were in a video game, your objective would be saying, survive.
No more Nurgle comes out, right?
Every turn.
Every turn. What's coming out this turn?
Anything that's not on the board.
More zombies, alright.
Yeah, just keep piling it in. They're probably not going to get to combat, but...
In the Chaos Movement phase, the Wall of Death moved closer to the defense line as more zombies entered the table from reserves. At the end of the Chaos Movement phase, things are not looking good, but we just need to hold on for 2 more turns. In the shooting phase, the Plague Hulk attacked the Layman Rouse with his flail, dealing 4 damage, leaving the tank at just 1 wound remaining. The Plague Marines then tried to finish off the tank but failed to wound, and 1 Marine fell due to the hazardous roll. The Plague Hulk then fired its putrid vomit into the Eradicators, dealing 2 wounds, leaving 1 near death.
Sweet.
Charge phase.
It's going to charge the tank and the Hellblasters.
And the Guardsman.
Yeah, and the Guardsman, because it can.
Ah, he's in.
In the charge phase, the Plague Hulk crashed through the defense wall into the Layman Russ and other defenders behind the barricade. Despite everyone firing Overwatch, not a single hit was scored on the Hulk.
I do believe Big Stampy goes first.
Yes. Big Stampy, what's he gonna do?
He's going to do the sweep attack. We'll do 6 into the Hellblasters, 4 into the tank, 2 into the Guardsman.
Okay.
See if we can make a mess. Hits the Guardsman once. Strength 6. Oh, it's 2's will wound on a toughness 3.
Yes.
-1. Oh, he's alive!
He's alive!
The Guardsman lives!
Let's see if he survives when the tank blows up.
There's that. Attacks on the tank. 3 hits. Strength 6. So 5's the wound. Oh, that's 1. That -1. Oh, saves.
He's alright.
This would be depressing if he does a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Against the Hellblasters. It's 4 hits. 3 wounds. -1. Maybe we should have done the other profile. Hey, he did nothing!
Wow.
Okay. Unexpected, but I guess we'll just go with it.
Yeah. I guess the tank will fight back.
Yeah. Grind him. Grind him. 2
hits. 1 wound.
Fails.
Takes a damage. Or is it 1 damage? Yeah, just 1.
Down to 7.
And the Hellblasters, they have 3 attacks each. All hit except for 1. Strength 4. 2 wounds.
Pass fail.
Feel no pains?
Oh, right. I forgot about the feel no pains. So that's... Oh, he feels it all.
Guardsman hits. Does not. Nope.
6 wounds remain on the Great Unclean One.
In the rest of the fight phase, the guardsmen and the zombies both fought, and the guardsmen remained unharmed while also taking out 1 more zombie.
So the Imperials, we can still shoot at that thing.
We can.
And he's going to be in melter range.
It's a simple -1 to hit. My guardsman's going to fall back from the combat.
The Blade Guard, what should they do? They got to hold off those Plague Bearers. I think they're going to do a heroic last stand.
Yep.
In the shooting phase, the Eradicators fired into the Plague Hulk and failed to wound. Then the Hellblasters fired and also failed horribly. Next, the Layman Russ fired everything except the battle cannon into the Plague Hulk and dealt 2 damage, bringing it down to 4 wounds remaining.
That's not quite what we needed. Maybe we should charge with the Blade Guard
Yeah.
to take him out.
To take out that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a long shot, but...
It's a better shot than dying.
Yeah, because it's going to kill us. It will for sure kill us. So yeah, Blade Guard will charge in there.
I don't know, last turn it was pretty bad.
Attacking with the Blade Guards. And the Blade Guard hits a bunch. We're looking for still...
5s. Oh no, 6s.
6s.
Double plus.
1 6.
1 6. Feel no pain.
He's fine.
Down to 2. It's only 6 up, feel no pain.
Oh, okay.
2 remaining. Now it fights.
So close, but not close enough.
Yeah. We're gonna learn and just do the strike profile. I'm gonna put it all in the tank. We need it to die. It's -1 to hit because it's pretty hurt. So that's something. Strength 8 still needs 5s. 1 wound at -2 on the tank. Uh-oh. Tank's dead. Does it explode? Hey!
Oh my gosh! No!
Well, I mean, it's great, but it's also bad because it's going to hurt all this other stuff, including the escape transport.
And him?
Well, I don't pick it up. Yeah, we got to pick it up. Or we got to measure that inch.
D3. Alright, let's do your Kazarkin. He takes 1 mortal wound.
Bark!
Blade Guard. 2 mortal wounds.
Bark!
Hellblasters. 3 mortal wounds.
Bark!
Valkyrie. 2 mortal wounds.
It's okay. Yeah, Eradicators.
Eradicators. 1 mortal wound.
Bark!
And the Great Unclean One.
Yeah, it's
Mortal
also
wounds.
dead.
Yes.
Does it also explode? No!
Oh my gosh!
It also explodes.
What's the range on that?
I thought it was all the same.
Oh yeah.
So he explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, and that guardsman's gone. The one with the flamer.
Oh.
He's now in between, sandwiched in between 2 exploding things.
Absolutely.
All right, this is D6 now. Blade Guard veteran takes 2, still standing. This guy's
he's
gonna
gonna die. Yeah.
The Eradicator takes 6 and dies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, there went the center.
His daily demise is D6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sploosh.
Well,
Okay.
It's not looking too good.
And in total, the Valkyrie takes 4. He took 2 before, so he's taking a total of 6. Well, he's probably down to about 6.
that was incredible. We took a beating.
Yeah, blast away this wall.
And somehow this Blade Guard veteran is still alive after all that putrid explosion and diesel gas explosion. Wow. I think it's time to get out of here. We have one more turn we need to survive.
Yep, one more turn to survive.
Valkyrie's down to 8 wounds.
Gates have been blasted open.
Yes.
And in come the bad guys.
And they're gunning straight for that Valkyrie.
And in the chaos movement phase, everything moved up as far as it can to try to take out the survivors and prevent them from escaping.
Alright. Shooting phase.
Limited, but they're going to do it. They're going to overcharge their rough plasma guns again.
Going for the plane, right?
Going for the plane. This could kill right here. But it won't. Dun. Oh, 1 will wounds. Do you make the save? Yes, you do. Yep. He's going to...
Oh, the top comes off. Brilliant.
He's going to hop inside just to be safe and close the hatch, because here come some bad guys. Okay. Charge phase. Mm-hmm. Do the Plague Bearers get to the Valkyrie? They do not.
These guys, maybe...
They fall short. Can they do a dramatic leap? It's going to be big, but
like
it's doable.
11... I'll roll. If it's really high, we'll do a precise measurement.
Ooh, halfway to there. But Plague Bearers are not known for dramatic leaps, and with the 3 inches down...
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. To it.
Close call.
Whoo! Well, in vengeance, in spiteful vengeance, the Plague Marines will crush the Blade Guard.
Plague Marines can't make it?
I mean, maybe on a 12, but they're more about spite. That's what they do. Plague Marines getting into combat. That would be great attacks. Really real high.
All ones. Nice.
Okay.
You want to swap back with that Blade Guard veteran? In this heroic last stand.
Yep. See if we can get shanked by all the plague knives. Do. 4 wounds. Oh, they had lethal hits, so probably more, but we'll take 4. Ooh, he got shanked.
He did.
And the Plague Marine shakes his fist angrily as the Valkyrie lifts off to safety. Always. You have to sing that song with this plane, or you have to make zoom zoom noises.
Excellent. Wow.
There we have it.
Practically down to the last model.
It was by the nick of their teeth, because all of this was coming.
And these guys are totally screwed.
Hey, I don't know. They are still like those zombies.
But they accomplished their mission.
They did. They held up them over on that end. Wow, everything else did die. I just realized that. When did that happen? Oh, you're right. The second explosion.
The second explosion killed everything. It kind of cleaned the table, which is pretty fun. I liked it.
Gotta love it.
Wow, that was great.
That was epic. I love it. That was pretty sweet. I had a fun time. How about you?
I had a great time. It's fun playing co-op for a change, playing against the game board.
Right.
The custom scenario, I loved it. You know, that had the 3 phases with escalation each phase, and we got to some of the guys from the start made it all the way to the very end, and I guess the Imperium scored a victory today at great cost.
I don't know. Did they? You'll never know. We'll not show that roll.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
That was cool. Yeah, I loved the narrative and the sweeping all the way across the board in all directions for so many reasons, and the surprises and the good surprises, the bad surprises. It was super fun.
And it gives us an excuse to bust out all this terrain and fill up a big 8x4 table.
Yes, it does.
Along with models upon models that you normally wouldn't run in a game.
Yeah, don't normally get to do that, but that is nice. It's nice to see it.
I did like the random pick space, or not, pick any space marine. That was nice.
Whatever's in your collection.
Yeah. See, you can fudge it as you like. You know, if it's just you just want regular tactical marines or whatever, or you know, bring out the heavy hitters for the heavy hitters.
Yes, actually, we needed them too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, by all means, check out the scenario, play it yourselves, play it with friends, have a good night.
Below.
Tell us what you did. Tell us any changes. Change it to your heart's desire.
Play in your all parts of it.
Oh
It
yeah,
doesn't need to be a one big session like we did today.
true.
It's been a long day, but a great fun day.
For example, if you don't have an 8x4, well then yeah, just play 3 games, set up them one at a time, and just have fun.
Yeah. This was great. So, if you want to see more narrative content, like and subscribe, let us know, leave a comment, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hey, you
See,
can leave as much
now
as-
you have your own camera to do that into.
It's true. I don't have to run around the table.